What is Diffusion? Diffusion is a pub/sub cache server often used at the edge of the enterprise. It synchronizes data objects between the server and clients connected by WebSockets. Diffusion has latency of just a few milliseconds, even under high volume. End clients can be web browsers, mobile apps, desktop applications, or server applications. There are SDKs for JavaScript, Apple, Android, Java, .NET, C, and Python. Diffusion Server can be hosted both in the cloud and on-premise, running on Linux and Windows, using a Java virtual machine. There are marketplace appliances available at AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure, and a fully managed service at AWS. There are deployment topologies for all sorts of applications, whether at small or internet scale, ranging from hundreds to millions of clients, with clustering for redundancy and load balancing. The data in Diffusion is organized in a hierarchical tree structure, just like a file system, and the locations within the tree are called topics. Each topic can store different data types. Diffusion can distribute hundreds of thousands of topics on the same server. In this example, there are two topics called potatoes, but they are not the same topic, as they are in different places in the hierarchy. Topic views allow parts of the topic tree to be mapped into other areas. The data can therefore be organized in structures that best suit the application. Diffusion supports complex mapping rules, including regular expressions. And you can even map in parts of the tree on a per-subscriber level, giving every user personalized data. Role-based access control means clients cannot view data that they are not permitted to access. Data is organized in topics, and they have names and values consisting of different data types, but the most popular and flexible type is JSON. All the topic types can be stored as a time series, where the past values are retained rather than overwritten. These can be considered as an array of topic values, in chronological order, often used for event streaming or market data. Let's look at a simple example. The Diffusion server is at the edge of the enterprise, and a number of clients are connected to it over the internet. When Diffusion receives an update to a topic, it is sent to all the clients that are subscribed to it. The Diffusion SDK fires local events as data is received. The clients on the right of the screen are subscribed to two levels in the hierarchy. The client subscribed to Product Fruit gets all notifications that are sent to either of the other topics. Data updates can be delayed, ideal for implementing different classes of data consumer, where the highest tier of data consumer get their data first. JSON objects can be restructured and filtered as they travel through Diffusion. This can be used with roles and permissions to filter out sensitive data fields. Diffusion uses WebSocket connections over TLS with fallback modes where WebSockets cannot be established. The client SDKs add features that are unique to Diffusion and makes integration easier. MQTT is also supported. In some cases, say sending an order or placing a bet, making a request-response call makes more sense than using topic subscriptions. Diffusion supports sending such command messages to a specific handler. The patented delta compression algorithm means that only the data that changes is sent over the wire. The SDK implements the complexity, so the compression process is invisible to the end client. See how the price changes, so it's the only data sent to the client, not the whole JSON structure. If the data is changing quickly and the clients are on slow connections, then conflation can be enabled to stop transient values being sent unnecessarily. Switching on throttling limits the update rate of a topic, so fast-changing data coming into Diffusion can be calmed down to a slower output rate. There are also pre-built adapters for getting data in and out of Diffusion: Kafka, Redis, REST, and database change data capture, also payload converters for transforming the data format. The Diffusion console helps with development and diagnostics, showing live topics and their values. Users and roles are also controlled from here, but can also be changed programmatically. Topics have fine-grained permissions. They can be hidden from some users and prevented from changes by others. Diffusion is a highly performant pub/sub cache server, which is bandwidth efficient has multiple SDKs and single-digit millisecond latency, topologies to internet scale and many hosting options, all supported by a dedicated team. Go to www.diffusiondata.com to learn more.